Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I'd like to thank all those people who like my previous videos and subscribe to my channel. If you have not subscribed as of yet, you can just go down and click the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notified about my latest videos. So for today's video, I chose a topic which actually I have not seen many people talk about, which is, I think, the most underrated series on Netflix. So it's a gangster series. Now, whenever I say gangster series on Netflix, any general person will think of two names: Breaking Bad and Narcos. But this is something else. So the series which I refer to is Peaky Blinders. I think which is one of the best series I've ever watched. So what makes this series so great? I think there are three factors. Firstly, it has some of the best cinematography I've ever seen. Like, some of the scenes actually look like a painting. It's so great. And number two, I think it has some amazing art direction. It's a period drama, and the way it creates the period, the director's eye for detail is just praiseworthy. And number three, I think, are the acting performances. Before I talk about the acting performances, I think I should say the basic premise so you guys get an idea what the series is about. So the series is set in Birmingham right after the First World War, and it tells the story of the Peaky Blinders, a gang which sort of controls the city, and it is led by the Shelby family, particularly Tommy Shelby, played by Cillian Murphy. So now Cillian Murphy is, as many people know, one of the most underrated actors in Hollywood. But I think in this series, he finally gets the role he deserves. He plays this character of Tommy Shelby, and he is so amazing. He just portrays the character so well that at one point he's a very ambitious sort of a person, but at the other hand, he is, very calm and calculating. He always thinks before he does something. The other two people in the main cast who are really good are Paul Anderson, who plays Arthur, the elder brother of Tommy Shelby. And this character is sort of a hot-headed person. He does not think of anything. He can just, if somebody, makes him a little bit angry, he can just kill that person without even thinking. And Paul Anderson is really great. And the other person is Rachel McCrory, who plays Aunt Polly, Tommy and Arthur's aunt. And before them, she was sort of the leader of the Peaky Blinders. She is also brilliant, and I think what makes her character one of the best in the series is the way she underplays the role. If I tell you about the character, this ruthless female gangster, you will think that any person, would sort of overact in a role like this. But she just underplays it throughout, and I think that's amazing. But I think the real show-stealing performance was given by two actors, Tom Hardy and Adrien Brody. So first I'll say about Tom Hardy. So Tom Hardy, I think, is one of my personal favorite actors, whether it's Revenant or Dark Knight Rises. He's always brilliant. But I think this is his best performance I have ever seen. He plays the character of Alfie Solomons, a Jewish gangster. And he portrays it so well. Like, at one point you'll think that he's the villain. He's sort of the antagonistic character. But still you feel like you should support him. You still sympathize with him. And I think Tom Hardy is just mind-blowing. And the other person is Adrien Brody. Now, Adrien Brody, I think, finally, after so many years after his Oscar-winning role in Pianist, he gets a role, which properly utilizes his talent. He plays the role of Luca Ciangretta, an Italian mafioso. And any person will notice that the character is based on Vito Corleone from Godfather. But although you might find it very similar, you never think that he's copying Marlon Brando. Rather, he makes the character his own, in his own different style. And I think my favorite character from the entire series was Luca's character. He was just amazing. And Adrien Brody, I think, definitely deserved an award for this role. And now, anyways, I think why you should really watch this series is that, unlike Breaking Bad, this series is comparatively much more, how do I say, faster. It's not very slow paced, it's not that much boring, and it's also much shorter than Breaking Bad. And it's also better than Narcos in the sense that, you know, like Narcos, if you have watched Narcos, many people know that after the first two seasons, the third season was a huge step down, and then Narcos Mexico, like, we shouldn't even talk about it. But anyways, so this series sort of never, falls that much. Like, you can think that, okay, the second episode was not as good as the first, but it's not a huge step down. It's just sort of a little up and down, but it's like, in all together, it's a really great series, and it's one in which you'll never get bored, and you can just get addicted to this series. So I think everybody should definitely watch this series. It's amazing. Anyways, guys, that was the video. Thanks for watching. If you like my channel and my videos, please like, share and subscribe. You can also write down your thoughts in the comment section below. So thank you and bye bye.